Hello everybody, and welcome to this playthrough for Pro and Expert Division for the 4th of July tournament. A par 4 tournament with a mix of Sequoia Creek, Santa Ventura and Wiseacre Ranch. In this video you will see videos compiled by the team when they made the qualifying rounds. It's not my accounts you will see, it's just my voiceover you will hear. And when it comes to the holes that you will be seeing as well, you will see alternative routes to how to play the specific holes. Obviously, you don't have to follow what the team are doing, but there is a plan with what they are doing. This is a playthrough that you can use for the qualifying round, you can use it for the opening round, you can use it for the weekend round. That goes as well for those that are playing pro, as you're playing from the same tee box. Obviously, the wind will change in opening round and the weekend round, so just bear that in mind. But before we have a closer look at everything, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. For those of you that are looking for premium guides for any game mode in the game, then you scan the QR code here on the screen or go directly to patreon.com/golfclashtommy via the link in the description down below. Especially for expert and master division players, the ultimate tournament text guides are out to give you an easy way playing with free-to-play balls or paid balls or a mix to get yourself competitive in the 4th of July tournament, especially free entry as well. Perfect chance to try out the guides. Info box on the right hand side to follow along with the content, what club and ball type we suggest you to play with, what club distance and elevation as well. But enough about that, let's move on to hole number 1. Hole number 1, we are starting with setting spins directly, 5.8 top spin and 3 left spin. Once that's being done, we're gonna look to have the blue ring to be by the rough line with a poke 8. There's gonna be 30% blue ring into the rough with a poke 7, a poke 5 and 6, 60% blue ring into the rough, a poke 4, 90% of the blue ring inside the rough. Ball guy line to point straight down the center of the fairway. Adjust is going to be max plus a 10p 3 numbers. So we do make the adjustment. And it's time to center the ball and hit perfect. And the intention is to have this drive go somewhere between 321 and 324 yards. We are doing our very best to position ourselves for a short iron on the approach. On the second shot, we're using the Thorn level 8+. And then it's being done with a bottom white ring frame check here. Doing 3 left spin and 4 top spins. Very simple spins in that regard. Ball guideline to be now approximately half a green square through the hole. And you can see that we're going for a rough bump. A very forgiving rough bump also has to be said, as there is a little sticky spot that we play into. Adjustment is going to be 80% slider minus 10% elevation, P3 numbers. And that is from +3 and +4 shake. Even though I said you can play with Thorn 8+, you can definitely play with different short irons as well if you would so like. But Thorn is in the example here, and that's why I'm referencing that as a club. Perfect ball, clips the rough, roll down the green, and it looks like it's gonna stop short, but it never does on this hole because it's slight downhill and dropping the eagle. To start on hole number 1. Hole number 2, this is a Santa Ventura hole number 8, starting at top of +10 yards with apocalypse level 5+ at P6 max rest, which is +16 yards with apocalypse level 4. Setting 2 right spin, 0.9 top spin. We're looking here to have the red ring, or let's put it this way, bullseye centered on the fairway, but an easy way to note that you are in the correct place is that you have the ring, in this case the red ring, as equal amount overlapping the rough to the left and to the right. Here you can play with power 6 plus, side spin 4 plus, wind 6 to 8 ball. Perfect ball bounces on the fairway down, looking to be somewhere between 335 and 339 yards. Second shot is with our Grizzly. And we are starting immediately by setting the spins. We're doing 3 backspin, and now due to the fact that we cannot on all the devices get no side spin together with adding backspin and topspin, then we're adding 1 click of right spin together with that. Ball guideline to be just short of the hole, and then the adjustment is based off a top white ring pin check plus 10% elevation P3 numbers, and the plus yards numbers that we're looking for as our base is +5 and +6 for Grizzly 9, +8 and +9 for Grizzly 7 and 8. So 84% slider, +10% elevation, P3 numbers, and then some minor wind angle tweaks as well that we unfortunately need on a shot like this. But it is one of the little tougher ones when it comes to the Santa Ventura par 4s. We're dropping the eagle dead center. For hole number 3, we're starting with an NMT, meaning no move target. Then we are setting 5.8 top spin and 1 left spin. You can see here that Grant is using a side spin 1 ball to simplify setting the spins, which I think is very smart. But if you don't want to start with the navigator and you want to start with the ball that you prefer to use all the way through, then you can do that, of course, as well. Max +20 P0 with our Apocalypse. Once we have done the adjustment, we go max overpower with half a ball of left curl with a completely slow needle. Hit perfect, and the ball will go somewhere between 345 and 350 yards. Now we're gonna play with our Thorn on the second shot, and this is definitely a play that has a very nice and good drop rate, especially also when the wind is not entirely straight, but it's definitely on the straighter side. For topspin, we're looking to set our aim into the rough. Ball guideline will then go 1 green square through the hole. Adjust from landing position is +5 and +6 is then 90% slider with 20% elevation, P3 numbers. So we make the adjustment, and then it's going to be centered ball and hit perfect. There we go. Clips the rough and rolls down the green and dropping dead center for the eagle. Hole number 4. This is Santa Ventura, hole number 6, and here we are playing for the hole in 1 if we're lucky, but worst case scenario, a nice sweet eagle. Start at the top of +21 with rock 9, top of +22 with rock level 8, max backspin and 0.2 right spin. Adjust is going to be max no elevation, P1 numbers, which is 1 to 1 with rock. After adjustment, we either stay with the rock or we swap to an Apocalypse level 6 plus. Why would we benefit from swapping to an Apocalypse level 6 plus? It's because Apocalypse has more power than the rock, which means that the overpower needle will be slower. Staying with the rock is completely fine, but then you have the overpower needle that you can see there on the screen. Half a ball of right curl, max overpower is once again what we are looking for. And then in the end, we are on the green to secure the eagle, but with a little bit of luck, we could possibly get that to drop for an hole in 1. Take your game to the next level with our Ultimate Tournament Text Guide for Expert and or Master Division for the 4th of July tournament. This is a tournament where we play all par fours, and obviously when we do have par fours, we do need to get some stuff to be dropped to give ourselves a chance for a decent position. It's a free entry as well, and I know there are a lot of people trying out tournaments maybe for the first time, but maybe at least playing a higher division than what they have done before. With our guides, you give yourself a chance to play with free-to-play balls and also with paid balls. You can pick and choose and do what you like, and you will get yourself on the road to become a better player. We are the largest guide community by far out there, providing premium guides for Checkpoint Challenge, Tour Play, and tournament guides. We have something for each and every one, and by working with thousands of players each season to improve their game, we can be proud to say that we have something that will help you as well. To try out our guides, you can do that as low as $3 per 30 days. That is that you scan the QR code here on the screen, or you use the link patreon.com/golfclashtommy that is in the description down below. Then you pick the package you like to subscribe to, you subscribe, and then you try out. Give it 30 days, see for yourself how it will improve your game. If you're looking to want to have an example guide to have a look at before you sign up, you can always email support@golfclashtommy.com. In the end though, I wish you all the best of luck in the 4th of July tournament. Hole number 5, which is hole number 7 of the Sequoia Creek. Here we are going to send it once again. We do have a nice little tailwind. We're going to get this ball to be close to the green. At P10 max stretch, bullseye centered on the fairway. An easy way to double check that you are centered is that the ring references, or the ring to the left and to the right, is as an equal amount into the rough. 6 topspin, 2 right spin, adjust this max plus a 20 P0. And once we have adjusted, we are going to push up 0.2 rings if we do play with Apocalypse level 5. Apocalypse level 4 is going to push up 1.9 rings. And we're using 1.5 ball of right curl, max overpower with a slow needle. The intention here now is to clip the rough with the second bounce. It's not to miss it, because we do want to use the rough to control the rollout and then have a short wedge from here. Now the wedge here from reference, we do have the Endbringer, and we're gonna play an EB School type of version. This is also a very straight tailwind, which obviously helps to simplify this type of wedge. If you're playing a no spin EB School, your adjustment is gonna be plus 20% P5 numbers, and no spin means no spin, so we're not adding any spins whatsoever. If we're playing the max top spin version of EB School, and which means that you can play that then with entering a level 7 or level 8, then you play minus 35% elevation P4 numbers. Perfect ball, and this should be a very nice and sweet eagle. Hole number 6, which is hole number 7 of the Wiseacre Ranch. This is, in my opinion, in the 4th of July tournament, this is the toughest of the holes, especially if we don't have a tailwind. So here we do have some headwind, playing a QB 9+, so quarterback level 9+, a P6 NMT. Once we have done that, we are swapping immediately to Apocalypse and our sniper bag. 5.8 top spin and 3 right spin. Adjust is going to be max plus a 20 P0. Once the adjustment is made, we are going to do 2 balls of right curl with just before circle drop. The intention here with this drive is to get the ball down somewhere between 348 and 356 yards. The second shot is with our sniper, and we are gonna start by setting 5 backspin and 1 right spin. Once that is sorted, we are going to set the tip of the ball guideline approximately 2 green squares short of the hole, pointing to the right edge of the cup. That's obviously a difficult thing to do because the offset is quite subjective, and it also comes down to having having the camera angle putting you in the correct spot. But do your best, because no matter what, this is a difficult hole that we're playing, and the offset is key. Adjust is going to be 1 to 1, meaning that we are playing the same adjust as the wind is telling us. So 6.6 miles per hour is then 6.6 rings. And that is our base from +5 and 6, a landing position for sniper 10, +7 and +8, a landing position for sniper 9. Good chance, but definitely a difficult par 4. Hole number 7, which is hole number 1 of the Santa Ventura. Here we are starting at top of +24 yards. And that is with Apocalypse level 5+. Apocalypse level 4 is going to start at P10 max rest, which is +31. With Apoc 6 is clear by the rough line. That's the same with Apoc 5. Apoc 4, 50% clear overlapping. Apoc 7, 50% white overlapping. And Apoc 8 white ring by the rough. Max +20 P0 for the difference between the wind and 9.4 miles per hour. Playing with 2 left spin only, and it's 2.25 ball of right curl, meaning the center line, if you have one of those, then to go down the edge of the triangle. Perfect ball, and you can see here that the ball comes down, and sure, with some luck, we could possibly drop that one for an hole-in-one, but as in a worst case scenario, we get ourselves a shorted wedge to secure the eagle. Hole number 8, which is hole number 1 of the Wiseacre Ranch, and here we are starting with QB and a P6 ball at max rest. Looking to have the white ring to the left by the rough line, and then we are swapping to a pock and our thorn bag. 3 left spin and 5.8 top spin. Adjust is going to be max +20 P0. And what I would like to say here is that using a ball with more power will give you a much slower needle. Using a power 3 ball here is gonna be, power 6 ball here is gonna be shaky. If you can use a power 7, 8, 9 or 10 ball, you will most definitely have a much better needle, and if so, easier to hit perfect. But you can see we are far away from the bunker and can most definitely be having no issues getting ourselves with even grades up between 350 and 360 yards. Second shot, it's with our thorn, and we are going to do a bottom and white ring pin check. And once we have done that, we're gonna move back and play with no spin. Ball guideline to be 1 cup through the hole here. And once we have found that spot, we are gonna play from +3 and +4 check. We do 54% slider, +5% elevation, P3 numbers. We center the ball, and we hit perfect. And a perfect ball here will have a very good chance for a drop. Hole number 9, which is hole number 5 of the Sequoia Creek. We are starting at P10 max rest. Ball guidelines centered into the tree, and this maybe looks extremely scary, but we will curl the ball around the tree, so there is nothing scary with this at all. We're just using the tree as our reference. 5.2 top spin and 2 right spin. Adjust is a max +20 P0 numbers. And once we have done that, we are going to push up 1.7 rings with Apocalypse level 4. No push-up for Apocalypse level 5, 6, 7, or 8. 1.7 ball of right curl for those having a center line that goes down the center of the wall. Perfect ball, and we bounce on the fairway, and then for the ball to roll down. And with a little luck, we could most definitely see ourselves dropping a hole-in-one. Thank you everybody for watching this playthrough for Pro and Expert Division for the 4th of July tournament. Full 9 with just par 4, Santa Ventura, Wiseacre Ranch, and Sequoia Creek. Like I said in the beginning, these are videos from our expert team. These are not my accounts, it's just my voice over you here. Make sure to subscribe to patreon.com/golfclashtommy via the link in the description down below, or that you scan the QR code to get access to premium guides for any game mode in the game. So if you do want to do like more than 2,000 people do every single season, then you do get yourself a pack. You can start as low as $3 for 30 days to try it out and see for yourself how it will improve your game.